Dumelang Absheni Ralocha Sanvanani Molweni. My name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Joel Webben, who is a prominent figure in the Christian movement and a pastor at Covenant Bible Church in Texas, has actually ignited a fierce backlash with his recent comments. Now, in a new episode of his Theology Applied podcast, Joel made offensive claims about race and medical qualification. Now, according to him, he would choose a white doctor over a black doctor, suggesting that black doctors might have been admitted to medical school through a free pass due to racial quotas. Now, this statement is not only deeply problematic, but also raises significant questions about Joel's understanding of merit and equality. Now, Joel argued, right, that if there was a chance one of these two doctors were not qualified, it would more likely be the black doctor. He went so far as to actually claim that even if he were black himself, he would still hold this belief. Now, honestly, this kind of thinking is not just ignorant, it's dangerously divisive. Let's have a look.
When we moved to Texas, I needed to get a new cardiologist. And so my wife, she does a lot of this for me because before we had kids, she was an RN, and she knows a lot more than I do. And I let her read those books. She read some medical books. Yeah. And so she's doing the research and looking at these things, and she shows me two doctors, both with this within the same practice, same company, hospital, and saying, do you like one over the other? And one was a young white dude, and one was a young black dude. And I said, I prefer the young white dude. And this is why. The reason why is not because I'm white, but because we currently live in a historical moment in the West, and particularly in these United States, where I know that both of these guys could be perfectly qualified. But I also know that if there's a chance that one of them was not qualified and was given a free pass, it'd be the black guy. I know that young white guy, there's no way he got a free pass.
Now, let's take for a moment, right, and actually reflect on the core issue here. Joel's remarks ignore the rigorous standards that all medical professionals must meet regardless of their race. And we all know that every medical profession must pass the same strict examples and actually maintain the same high standards to practice medicine. So this notion of a free pass for black doctors is not just false, but it honestly also insults the professionalism, integrity, and dedication of countless black doctors who have actually earned their position through hard work and expertise. And if we're being honest, right, we all know that it's often the privileged and the nepotism among wealthier white families that can lead to unfair advantages and not actually racial quotas. And this is an illustration, if we're being honest, of pure raw racism and a harmful perpetuation of racial stereotypes. I mean, the controversy doesn't even stop at his statements about doctors. Joel has actually previously stirred up outrage with his views on women's rights and his extreme vision of a Christian theocracy. Now, his call for women to actually be stripped of their voting rights has continuously drawn widespread condemnation, and I believe that his approach seems to be one of creating outrage for the sake of publicity. And by aligning himself with extreme and rigorous ideologies, Joel does not only seek to attract attention, but also to divide communities. I mean, his church boasts nearly 200,000 followers on social media, but his controversial views are actually causing many to question the true intent behind his messages. Now, with that being said, I think it's also essential to remember that the views expressed by Joel is not reflective of any religious beliefs. Many within these communities have publicly rejected his divisive opinions and emphasized a commitment to equality and genuine Christian values. Now, as we navigate these complex issues, let's keep in mind that progress comes from actually understanding and empathy, and not from fostering division and prejudice. Now, Joel's comments, I believe they serve as a reminder of the ongoing challenges we face in addressing racial biases and ensuring equitable treatment for all. What are your thoughts? Let's engage in the comment section, shall we? We want to really hear from you and hear your opinion. Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section. And while you're at it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me. Till we meet again, it is goodbye for now.
Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Sultan, Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora